Hello again. I've been doing a bit of thinking about the miracles of the Bible, particularly things like rather extravagant ones, like the feeding of the 5,000, which to me is that's a hell of a bloody thing to get into your visual cortex. You know, to try and visualize that for yourself. Try and see that as if you were a man there, an eyewitness, or a woman, you were there and you actually saw this take place. How would this visually look to you? You know, now I'm talking about the multiplication of the food element of it now, okay? Because you see, the thing is, it's easy to imagine the sort of before and the after, but that bit in the middle where he actually multiplies the food, your mind can't do it. You just kind of, you just go into a bit of a fog and you can't really see it. And don't feel bad about this. I mean, let's be honest. If Hollywood can't visualize it, and they fucking can't, because I've seen the movies and they always do some kind of, you know, montage of pictures or kind of skirt around it in some way. You see the before and the after and sort of little snippets of this, but you never actually see the full-on miracle of the food multiplication. You never actually see that. They don't quite know how to do that. So what chance have you got? I mean, what was it? I mean, was Jesus stood there on a hillside with all these 5,000 people in front of him and going, "Ladies and gentlemen, for my next trick, I would like to borrow 5 loaves and 2 fishes from a member of the audience. Ah, that young boy there, you have just the very thing. Thank you very much. Now, I shall take these 2 fish, and I shall place them between my fingers thusly." You know, and it's a bit like that trick the magicians do with the balls between the fingers. 2 fish, ladies and gentlemen, soon to become, voila, 4 fish. Voila! 6 fish. Voila! 8 fish. And then hands them out and then carries on and does it again. I mean, was it like this? Did he then open a big box and say, "Ladies and gentlemen, I have here an empty box. Into this box I shall place 5 loaves. All 5 straight in. Close the lid. Tap, tap, tap. Open the lid. 5 fucking thousand separate bloody pieces of..." I mean, it just sounds bloody ridiculous. Okay, it certainly sounds ridiculous the way I'm putting it over there, but, you know, I'm just trying to visualize how this was actually done. Can you do that with bananas?
1 banana, 2 banana, 3 banana, 4. 4 bananas make a bunch and so do many more. Over hill and highway the banana buggies go, coming up to bring you the banana split show. Making up a mess of fun, making up a mess of fun. Lots of fun for everyone. La la la, la 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 la, tra la la, la 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 la, tra la la, la la la, tra la la.
But then there are other miracles. I mean, much more simple miracles, like, you know, the curing of the blind man, for example. Now, when I say simple, I mean simple from the point of view of I can see that. No pun intended, but I can visualize that one. You see what I mean? But then I do have problems with it at the same time. I say curing of the blind man, it could be blind men, you know, or blind fucking dog, depending on which bloody gospel you read, because there's always a slightly different twist in each gospel, so take your pick. But anyway, so the curing of the blind man then. Jesus goes up to him and he rubs some mud and some spit onto his eyes. And I'm thinking to myself, hang on a minute, what's with the bloody mud and the spit? Can you not just go abracafreaking-dabra and the guy's cured? I mean, are you not the Son of God? You see what I mean? I mean, there are other people he cures without even touching them. You know, people with far more serious conditions and illnesses than that. You know, people with illnesses like, oh, I don't know, death, for example, in the case of fucking Lazarus. Just comes sauntering out of the tomb and right as rain, 4 days of rotting, but there he is, happy as fucking Larry, whoever Larry is. But you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't really add up. I can just imagine this blind guy rubbing the bloody mud out of his eyes and going, "I can see! I can see again! Thank you, Jesus!" That's not mud. That's dog shit. No, fuck, I'm blind. I'm fucking blind again. You bastard. April Fool. But anyway, where were we? Yes, so then Jesus gets asked at a later date to do another miracle to prove his own divinity. And he refuses to do that one. He basically says, you don't need to see a miracle. We don't need to see a miracle. These are not the disciples you're looking for. These are not the disciples we're looking for. We can go about our business. You can go... No, you fucking can't. You got to do a miracle, you bastard. Bloody cheap Jewish mind tricks are not going to work on me, mate. Now, come on. Besides, we're not interested in the bloody disciples. It's you we're after. Now, come on, let's see a miracle. Oh, fuck. Anyway, then some sort of fight breaks out, and they escape in the Millennium Falcon. Mary Magdalene, what are you doing here? So being serious now for a moment, the question you've got to ask yourself is, why wouldn't Jesus do this miracle? And the answer, as far as I can tell, is obvious. It's because he couldn't. He was just some ordinary guy, you know, a bit of a charlatan, nice guy, trying to promote his own spiritual message. You know, assuming he existed to begin with, but assuming that he did, then, you know, this is probably what the situation was. And they probably called James Randi in that day as well, who, you know, at that time was probably himself only in his early 30s. So, you know, a bit of a mountain to climb, really, in terms of providing a miracle under those conditions, especially if you can't freaking do any. So, what Jesus should have done, though, you see, this is the thing. This is where Jesus missed a trick. What he should have done is he should have said, right, okay, tell you what I'm going to do, people. Now, you know what I did about curing the blind man, how I did that, which he didn't really. It was probably one of his mates just pretending to be blind. What I'm going to do with you people is I'm going to give you all super-duper X-ray vision. X what? Yeah, it means you'll be able to see through things. Ooh, sounds more like X-rated vision to me. It depends what you're looking at. Right, now what we're going to do is I'm going to get some mud and some spit. Right. Right, guard number 1. Bit of mud in your eyes there. And guard number 2. Bit for you. Guard number 3. Yeah, Mr. Randy. Yeah, Mr. Pilot. Yeah, Mr. Co-pilot. And whoever else was there, I don't know. And right, now just stay like that for about 20 minutes. Right, lads, let's fuck off. You know, oh, shit, fuck! God, he's getting away, he's getting away! Yeah. Oh, it's dog shit. Oh, fuck, we're blind, we're fucking blind, you bastard! And so there you are. That's my take on it and how it should have panned out, in my opinion. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you all soon-ish. Bye for now.